In the solution-focused brief therapy diamond model, we talk about history of the outcome, resources for the outcome, and future of the outcome. Overall, we want our questions to elicit a rich description that contains the presence of the client's desired outcome. And I've been paying attention to and noticing that very often resource talk or resources for the outcome, while it serves a huge purpose in highlighting clients' strengths and abilities, they're not always being connected to the desired outcome in an overt way, which is what I want to talk to you about today. So welcome to episode 18 of Don't Forget with Anna Francis. I'm Anna Francis, the CEO of the SFU and a registered counsellor in New Zealand. So in solution-focused brief therapy, our overall role is to help clients move towards their hoped-for future, their desired outcome. And one of the key reasons why this approach is so effective is that it focuses on internal resources, the strengths, traits, characteristics, skills that the clients already have. And instead of concentrating on what's missing or broken, we explore what is working, what has worked before, and how even small successes were possible and the role that the clients played in those things. We ask questions like, how were you able to get through that in the past? What strengths or skills did you tap into to overcome that challenge? And these kinds of questions help clients see that the resources that they need for change is already within them. They just may not recognize them or they need to reconnect with them. You know, it's really common for people to assume that change depends on external factors. If I just got a new job, if I just move house, if my partner just changes, then I'll finally be happy. But while external change can improve things temporarily, it doesn't always lead to the lasting sense of whatever it is that people are searching for. And that's because external change doesn't automatically lead to internal change, where those feelings of dissatisfaction tend to resurface. For true lasting change, a shift needs to happen inside, a change of mindset, a change of perspective, a change of self-view. For example, imagine a client who's grown up hearing negative messaging all about themselves, believing that they're stupid or useless. Even if their life circumstances improve, like they get a new job or they move house or change relationship, they may still struggle with those same feelings of inadequacy. But if they begin to see themselves differently, perhaps as resilient or capable, then they will start to experience life in a new way. So their environment might stay exactly the same, but their ability to cope with challenges within those circumstances will begin to grow because they have begun to see themselves differently. And so that's why it's so important in solution-focused brief therapy to identify and connect the client's internal resources to their desired outcome. Once clients see the strengths that they already have can play a role in achieving the future that they want, the path forward becomes clearer and a lot more meaningful. So let's use the old me for an example, and you can be my therapist. So I've come to see you for therapy because I am really struggling in my job because I just found out that I have to start making social media content and videos for YouTube, and I am freaking out because I have a very low self-image and a low self-worth. I've always worried what people think about me, so putting myself out there for judgment is terrifying, and I'm really considering changing jobs because I'm too uncomfortable. But I decided to come and see you first before I make any big changes. So you asked me what kind of self-image would I like to have, and if my self-worth was to begin to increase, how will I know? And I share with you that I would be more confident and happy within myself and who I am in my job. So you establish that an increase in confidence and happiness is my desired outcome. So you then ask me a history of the outcome question. When in my past was I the most confident and happy within myself? And I share with you that I experienced that when I was young and used to babysit children when I was in high school, young kids. So you ask me all about that. What did it take to care for young kids when you were so young yourself? What did that say about you as a person that these parents trusted you to take care of their young kids? What traits, characteristics, and skills did you have at the time that made you so good at that job? And then when you've uncovered all of these skills, traits, and characteristics, let's say I was persistent and stubborn and resilient and I could stay calm under pressure, you then transfer all of those into the future of the outcome to make them play their role in my current struggles. So you ask, so suppose you woke up tomorrow with this right kind of confidence and happiness that you're looking for, the desired outcome, and your persistence and stubbornness and resilience and your ability to stay calm under pressure, resources for the outcome, was dialed up, just like it was when you were caring for those young kids, what would be the very first thing that you would begin to notice that would let you know that on this day something was different? Now, you could just ask, so suppose you woke up tomorrow with this right kind of confidence and happiness that you're looking for, what would be the very first thing that you would notice that would let you know on this day something was different? And that would be totally fine. But how much more meaningful do you think the description will be when you have overtly linked my uncovered internal resources to my future of the outcome description? And this part of the approach shifts the conversation from a more vague identifying of internal resources that may not seem relatable to their desired outcome to a much clearer pathway towards what the client actually wants. So it's not just about identifying those internal resources, but it's how can those resources serve a specific purpose in achieving the client's best hopes for coming to therapy. So my challenge for you is to think back into your own past and your own internal resources, and if those strengths, qualities, and traits you identify will put to play an even bigger role in taking you to where you want to go, how will they show up? So thank you so much for joining me for the Solution Focused Snippet, and I really hope that this helps you as you continue to grow your skills and your confidence. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. I love to interact, and share with your colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because then you'll get notified with all our other amazing Solution Focused Brief Therapy videos. So until next time, keep being you.